نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Number 1. Islamic history. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam's daughter Hazrat Zainab radiallahu anha. Hazrat Zainab radiallahu anha was the eldest daughter of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, who was born from Hazrat Khadija radiallahu anha years before Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam announced his prophethood. She accepted Islam at the very beginning and was then married to her maternal cousin Hazrat Abul As bin Rabi' radiallahu anhu, who was not yet a Muslim. She was therefore unable to migrate to Medina at first. When Hazrat Abul As radiallahu anhu was captured by the Muslims as a prisoner of war during the Battle of Badr, he was required to pay a ransom for his freedom. To pay the ransom, Hazrat Zainab radiallahu anha sent her a necklace which she had received from her mother Hazrat Khadija radiallahu anha. Upon seeing the necklace, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam began to weep in memory of his wife Hazrat Khadija radiallahu anha. The Sahaba radiallahu anhum then consulted with each other and decided not to accept the ransom, but to free Hazrat Abul As radiallahu anhu on the condition that he arranged to send Hazrat Zainab radiallahu anha to Medina as soon as he returned to Mecca. He therefore sent her to Medina with his younger brother, but she was injured when the kuffar tried to prevent her from leaving. Hazrat Abul As radiallahu anhu later managed to leave Mecca and also arrived in Medina. Hazrat Zainab radiallahu anha eventually passed away 6 years later in the year 8 AH when the wound she suffered during her migration reopened. Number 2. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam's miracle. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam cures the eye of Hazrat Qatada radiallahu anhu. During the Battle of Badr, an arrow struck the eye of Hazrat Qatada bin Nu'man radiallahu anhu, causing blood to run over his cheek so profusely that the Sahaba radiallahu anhum asked Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, "Has his eye come out?" Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam then placed his palm over the injured eye, causing it to heal so completely that it was impossible to tell the injured eye from the other. Bayhaqi 1112. Number 3. A fard. Taking benefit of something that is pawned. Someone once asked Hazrat Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiallahu anhu about a horse that was pawned with him and which he rode on. He wanted to know whether this was permissible. Hazrat Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiallahu anhu replied, "The benefit you derived from the horse is interest." Kanzul Umal 15,749. It is not permissible to use anything pawned with one. This needs to be avoided. Number 4. A sunnah. The dua to be saved from humiliation on the day of Qiyamah. The following dua should be recited to save oneself from humiliation on the day of Qiyamah. رَبَّنَا وَآتِنَا مَا وَعَدتَّنَا عَلَى رُسُلِكَ وَلَا تُخْزِنَا يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ إِنَّكَ لَا تُخْلِفُ الْمِيعَادَ. Translation: Our Rabb, grant us what mercy and rewards you have promised us through your Rusul, and do not disgrace us on the day of judgment. Verily, you do not break your promise. Surah Ali Imran, verse 194. Number 5. An important act and its virtue. Thanking Allah after eating. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "The person who thanks Allah after eating is like the person who fasts nafil fasts with patience. Mustadrak of Hakim 1537 from Hazrat Ma'an bin Muhammad Ghifari Raziyallahu Anhu. Number 6. A sin. The failure of the kuffar. Allah says in the Quran, "Indeed those who commit kufr, who forbid others from Allah's path Islam, and who oppose the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam after guidance, Tawheed and the truth of Islam has been made clear to them, cannot harm Allah at all, because the harm will affect only them. Allah will soon cancel their good actions by not rewarding them in the Akhirah." Surah Muhammad, verse 32. Number 7. This world. Miserliness. Allah says in the Quran, "Behold, you Muslims are the very ones who are summoned to spend in Allah's way, but there are those among you who are miserly. Those who are miserly practice miserliness to their own detriment. Allah is independent and you are all needy, totally dependent on Him. If you turn away from obeying Him, He will not be at all affected, because He will substitute you with another nation who will not be like yourselves, but who will do exactly as He orders." Surah Muhammad, verse 38. Number 8. The Akhirah. What is the pond of Kawthar? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "Kawthar is a river in Jannah, the two banks of which are made of gold, and the bed of which is made of pearls and rubies. Its sand is more fragrant than musk, its water sweeter than honey, and clearer than ice." Tirmizi 3361 from Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar Raziyallahu Anhu. Number 9. Cures from the Quran and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Dates. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam advised that fresh, wet dates be fed to women in labor, and if this is not available, then dry dates may be given. Abu Yu'ala 434 from Hazrat Ali Raziyallahu Anhu. Dates effectively expel harmful blood from a woman's body after birth and also strengthen her. Number 10. Advice from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "When any of you arrives at a gathering, he should greet with salam, and then sit if he wishes to. Then when he leaves, he should greet again with salam." Tirmizi 2706 from Hazrat Abu Huraira Raziyallahu Anhu. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.